Hey y'all. Join my frustrated self tonight. This is about the view you get. Thank you, Facebook. I can't help it. I get so sick of this crap. I can't stand it, y'all. I am sick of it. Jesus Christ. Well, hopefully that'll stay where it's at. I can't help it. And I don't even know if I can see your comments. Just about ready to be done with this altogether. Anyway, welcome. Sorry for being frustrated. I can't see comments, so let's see if I can turn it. Let's see if I can get something else to work. I can maybe see comments. If not, I don't know what to do. I'm just going to create, and whatever happens, happens. Probably should just get off here. Sorry about my attitude, you guys. I'm just sick of this happening. Every week, it's something with Facebook. Hey, Susan. How are you doing, girl? Sorry if you guys can't see, but I can't help it. Facebook is Facebook right now. Got all this camera equipment. You can't use it because they're a-holes. Total a-holes. Anyway, let's get going. Again, sorry about the view. Can't help it. But anyway, tonight we're going to make a fall grapevine. If I can get unfrustrated here. We're going to be using these. And these are from, I thought I had more of these. Oh, dang it. I've got more of these somewhere, guys. I'm going to have to go get those. I thought I brought them all over here. But these are from the Joann's. These are from their Bloom Room. We're going to be using some of these. These are leftovers, so I don't have a... Oh, I do. These are from Jam Designs. These are 63220R0.BL. These are... I've used a few off here, not too many. So we'll be using those. And I think I'm gonna use a little bit of ficus. And this is gonna be our ribbon. This is the D. Stevens. We're gonna probably use this one, if you can see that. And we're probably gonna use this one. This one's a really pretty one. This one, number on the D. Stevens is 18-3610. And it's a 4-inch ribbon, and it's like felt. It's real thick. It's got this, it's embroidered. It's really cool. And then the number on this one, I think this is a Sims one. It's RJ33209-1. And this one is 93931 W-049-04F Rust 049. And it's a real pretty plaid. It is kind of a silk, but it's a thicker one, so we'll hope that works. And then we're going to use some of the 60919 in a fall color. Number on that is, actually this is the knockoff one. It's 63048-OR. So we're going to be using some of those. And I've got another lighter orange. I don't know if I'm going to use this one. Here's one more. I swear I had one more of those. Let me go look just to make sure real quick. Because I really thought I had one more. And yes, I don't. But I also had this I forgot to pull out. So I'm glad I walked over there anyway. Because we're gonna throw some of this in there. This is a Hobby Lobby. I like this one. It's really cool. It's like a fern. It's variegated colors. And that's 37713 on those. We got 2 of those we might throw in here. Okay. So we'll set those aside. And then we're just gonna use a oval grapevine. This one's an 18-inch oval grapevine from The Sims. Trying to pick the good side here. Clean that off just a little bit. And then I can't put it up on my thing tonight, guys, so you just have to bear with me. Because I can't use my camera once again. Love it. Can't use my remote, can't use my camera. It's so fun. So aggravating. Once I get flustered, I get flustered. Alright, so let's get going on the ficus. I already had that cut down. But we are going to put like one whole, let's see, I probably used 3 of these. Hey Brenda, how are you? Hey Deb. Kathy? Yeah, another frustrating night, so bear with me. Bear with me tonight. I'm going to separate the long and the short. Okay. We'll just separate all those. That's a long end, and these are all short. Okay, so what we're going to do, hopefully you can see this, guys, is we're going to put a long one up in the top. It's going to be hard because now I can't use my thing. Okay, and I just kind of like to pick my best side, which I think I'm going to use this up here for my top. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm in the mood, you guys. That Facebook just really gets me going. It won't work with the Mevo because it affects everything I'm trying to do because I can't see. I can see the I got stuff everywhere here, guys. And I like it in front of me so I can see what I'm doing. And it's hard when it's in this position to work like this. Okay, so we're just going to go in with one on the top. Okay. I'll just have to keep holding it up for you guys. I apologize. And we're going to bend this one the other way. So I want this one to kind of come down and hang a little bit lower. Because you want to kind of create a line, is what you kind of want to do. So I'm just going to take this one and go up in here. Just going to get that kind of in there. Okay, see how we're starting to create a line here. And this is just going to kind of be a background filler for our other, for these that we're going to cut up and drape on there. I hope this works. I hope this idea works. I hope it works. How was everybody's week? It's been a little bit cooler here, but it's still hot, so I'm happy. Glue is, I lost my knob on my glue pot. So I gotta try to turn it up with my fingernails there. This one I'm gonna put on the outside here. Okay. And again, I'm just going in, kind of at an angle. And again, we're just going to create our line. This one I'm going to put on the inside. And that one's going on the outside. This is another one I want on the, no I don't. I want this one. I want these 3 leaves on the outside. It just gives a little bit more filled out, it just, I don't know, it's an even thing with me. I kind of like it on the outside. Okay, so I'm going to get some glue on there. We're going to stick this one out here on this outside. Okay. Oops. See, guys? I'm angling in on the wrong way because I don't have it hanging up. So it's throwing me off. Throwing me off here. Alright, so see, we've got these going up, these going down. We're going to add some more to the inside now. Okay. Whoops. See, there I go again. Going the wrong way. I'll be on the struggle bus tonight, guys. Because of this being upside down and sideways and all cockeyed. Oh my goodness. Oh, how cool. Yeah, you said you was going to that, Deb. I bet they was cool. I bet those were super cool. How's the weather up there? What happened? Oh no, Kathy. Yeah, you get around all those people like that sometimes at the family reunion, hugging and whatnot, and you know, it just happens. And plus, they said there's kind of a little wave going through right now. And that could probably be a little bit of a problem. All right, so we got here, 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 up and down, okay? Does that make sense? Does that make sense, y'all? And then we're just going to go back in with our remaining ones and fill in our remaining areas. Okay, I'm going to stick one up in here. Okay. I even cut my nail. I got my nails cut down. I'm still dipping them in glue. I'm still dipping them in the glue. This one, we're going to come up here. Okay, we're going to go right about in here. Okay, so filling this in really nicely. Okay, I'm hoping this works. I wasn't sure if I was going to use this, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. We got one more. Let's put this one more coming off the bottom. I think I used one in the wrong spot. I have one more of those. I probably put it, I think we'll be okay. We're going to have a bow kind of up in here anyways. So we'll just stick this one kind of going down in here along with this other one. Okay. And then we'll take this one and we'll just kind of stick it down in here in the middle a little bit. That way we've used all of our, oh, I stuck my finger in here, y'all. Hey, Rhea, how are you? Oh, it's 84. That wasn't bad, Deb. That wasn't bad at all. That wasn't bad at all. Especially good for the fireworks, so it'll all catch fire. All right, see? So we've got it nice and filled. We really don't need a whole lot else. Get that glue off my things. But now we're going to start with, we're going to start adding our layers in of this stuff. Cut the daggone tags off. Deb, I know you had trouble getting on last week too. I guess it's Facebook again. Because I went in and did two new, I know I went off my iPad this time, but still, I typed in two new restream keys, and it still did not help. All right, so I'm gonna cut this. I think I'm gonna keep one in one piece. I'm not gonna cut it apart. I don't know. I'm gonna do a dry fit right here to see if this is what I want to do. If I get it to hang the right way. I might have to cut a little bit off that. It's hard doing this on the table like this. Let's see how this flows. Let's see how this flows. Let's make sure I got them all. Whoops, that one's bit. That's why it's going all cockeyed over there. Yeah, I really need this to be on a stand to be able to do this so that I can see Okay, this one I'm going to stick right where it's at. Now that I did all that work straightening that out, I am not going to move it. Just going to glue with my glue gun on this one. Okay, I'm going to go right up in here. Just stick that right in there. Okay, and then these will flow. Some of these will come through as a filler. Okay, so see how it's just kind of hanging. We're building some length down here on the bottom and whatnot. And if we want to, we can always like zip tie these kind of down a little bit. This one's bent. I don't like that. But I like the, I thought this would be fun. So now we're going to go back, we're going to try to go around the top. Actually, we're going to angle this one. We're going to cut down. We're going to start building up and then over. So this one, I'm going to cut all these pieces off. And there's five stems on here to this. 5 stems on here. I know mine, I couldn't do it old, and I put 2 new ones in, and it still wouldn't let me do anything. Oh, Linda, yeah, you said you was going to the beach. Lucky girl. All right, so see, this is what I like about this one, is because some of these are long, some of these are short. So I'm going to take the short ones out. And this one's a long one. And the good thing about this is you can get, if you don't want to use them this long, you can cut them down. So that's good. Whoops. All right, so I'm going to take this longer one, set that one to the side. Okay, I think I'm going to take this little bit longer one, these 2 little bit longer ones, and go in. I hope I'm not going to flop these all through my glue tonight. And kind of go in between here. Move my leaves. And kind of go up in here. Like that one. That way we're kind of going at an angle and a flow. Got to hold these, make sure I don't get them in my glue. I'm just going to kind of build up in here. Okay, so these are all kind of angled down. And then all these shorter ones, I'm going to start putting around the side here. Okay, I'm going to put this one down in here. Okay. That, I might cut that tip off later, I don't know. I'm going to have to hold it up because it's, right now it's hard not being able to see what I'm doing here without holding it up. Okay, there's kind of that one. And then I'm going to take this other long one. I'm going to go up a little bit higher with that one. I'm going to go up in here so that this drapes down a little bit more. Actually, you know what? I'm going to save this one for now. And we're going to move on to another one. Okay, so we've only used 2 so far. I've got 4. Yeah, I love the beach. I need to get to the beach so bad. I know, and I had to run up real quick and grab my stand because I didn't have time to take the Mevo off to rearrange. It's just very frustrating, and I tried for 20 minutes. Last time I couldn't get the restream, it wouldn't work. I just said, the heck with it. We're just going to have to go by phone. All right, so this one, I think I'm going to go around the top up here. So we're going to come down in here and do the same thing we did before. But this one, I'm probably going to have to, you know, I'm going to have to cut this apart. Or it's actually, I'm thinking I might have to use some bind wire on this. to keep it, this one I'm definitely gonna cut down because it's gonna be too long. Just see here how we want to do this. Probably gonna have to use a little bit of bind wire to get this to stay kind of where I want it. If that makes sense on this top. So I think I want it in there. This one I think I'm going to leave extra long just because I want it to really get deep underneath that other one there. Okay. I'm going to go this way with that one. Put that one in there. Okay. And this is what I'm saying. We might have to use a little bit of bind wire here. These longer ones, just to kind of keep them up here where we want them. I'm actually just going to tie it to the ficus leaf right here. I'm just going to twist it around that a couple times, and that'll hold it. Okay, just make sure you don't cut all your leaves all jacked up in there. Did I even get it around there? I did not. Oh, please. Put that around there. It's hard because I got so many leaves here. I can't tell which one I'm tying. Oh, goodness. There we go. I'm going to leave this wire long because I have to tie another one to there. If you wanted to, you could also floral pin these in here. I think that would work. Okay. Then I'm going to take some of these longer, the shorter ones that I cut. Stick that one up in here. That in there all nice and nice. And this one. This is one I'm going to have to kind of weasel around and probably, I don't know. I'm going to cut this one off right here. I'm going to cut that one off. Okay. And we're going to save these couple. I think I'm going to save that long one. Save those long ones for now. And this one, I'm going to cut the short ones off here as well so we can fix our top. I know it looks like a big hot mess on the table, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You could. Oh no. Oh. Alright, so let me grab my short ones out of here. And again, I'm leaving these kind of long so I can get down in there deep. Okay. There's another short one. Here's another short one. Leave that long. And just make sure you pull your leaves out the way. That'll help. few more. I think everything else is long, so we might have to cut those. Might have to cut those down if we even use them. I think for now, kind of good, because we're going to put that bow here. So I'm just going to leave those out for now. Okay. And then once I hang it up, if I have to bind wire some of this, it's hard to tell what I really need to bind wire coming up on the top. And if I have to fill any more in there, because again, it's on the table. So it's probably not just laying, it's not laying super correctly for me right now. You know what I mean? All right, so next I want to go in with probably some of the, you know what, let's put a bow on here. That's going to tell us a lot of what we want to do here. That's going to tell us, that's going to tell us a lot. Again, this is like a pumpkin ribbon, and it is kind of side, you know, it's one directional, so we'll probably have to do the one directional method. And it's a double thick, I glue on my fingernails. It's a double thicken. So what you could do is either glue that, or we can fold that back and then glue it. It doesn't tend to work real good if you do that, so I tend to just, when I cut it, glue it, since it does come apart like that, and it is so thick. So I'm going to cut those little things off. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to have to get this going. Trying to think my tail, trying to think of how long I want my tail. All right, I think I want about an 8-inch. Ooh, it's thick. So we're going to pinch that in there. Twist that. Boy, I can't even hold this stuff. It's so thick. It'll be hard to twist too. Oh, that's my tail. I'm twisting the wrong one, y'all. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna like it. That one's gonna be upside down. I hate one directional, y'all. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do the twist this way because it's so thick. So we're gonna go try to start it out this way. Twist it the best we can. It's so thick. It's like a big old thick flannel shirt. Yeah, see, we're gonna have to twist that one. And that, I'm gonna have to leave that longer just because of that. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to twist it, so we might just not worry about the one direction, guys, because it's so thick. Here's what we're gonna do, all right? Because this is so thick, I'm gonna take it in here like this. I'll go in between that pumpkin. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make our tails. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in here and make a fake loop. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna take it like this, pinch it in here, upside down, leave about 1 inch on that side, okay? And I'm gonna see how much I'm gonna need. So I'm gonna bring this in. It gets kind of difficult. I need about that much. So I'm gonna come in here. This is just for me to measure so I can cut. And bear with me, guys. I'm doing it backwards just so I know how much to cut. I'm doing a cheat here. Alright, so those look even. Okay. And now I can just take this like this. Again, upside down. Okay. And then we'll take this and just squinch it down. Woo, that's way big. Way too big, Susan. All right, cut some of that off. Made that way too big. Sorry guys, it's thick ribbon. That's the way I have to do it. Again, scrunch that down in there. I know this looks silly this way, but doing it this way, but it works. And there's no twisting involved. You know what I'm saying? No twist. God, that's thick stuff. Alright, make sure those are going the same way. And then we'll come in here and stick this in here. I think this will bring out those blue flowers. It's a little bit flimsier than I care it to be. I'm not sorry about this one. This one will just come in here. I don't think I realized it was a satin when I bought it. I try to stay away from satins at all costs. Okay. Cut that one a little bit long. And this is going to be a simple bow. We're not going to have a whole lot going on here, because we're just going to stick a few of the blue flowers in here to bring out the blue in the ribbon. Okay. That's what we're going to do. Whew, just a little bit left. Okay. Now I'll need a zip tie. That's much glue on my nails. Let's get this under here. Thanks for bearing with me tonight, guys, on this stupid phone. It's really getting so frustrating for all of us trying to get on and do this and getting on here all frustrated. Alright, I'm gonna try to pull this tight. Stuff about 1.5 inches thick right now on the bow, and there's only 3 ribbons in it. Okay. Alright, let's pray the sweet little 8.5 pound baby Jesus. Alright, here we go. Alright. Perfect. And we'll cut these tails up top down some. Let's twist these out. And then we'll put this on. And we'll let these just kind of drape down somewhat. And we're going to pull these up towards the top. Up in here. Kind of like this. So let's get that on there. Okay. Find my zip ties. I'm just going to go right through my greenery. Cut through my evergreen there, or my grapevine, sorry. Maybe. There it is. Find this end. Where'd that go? go. Here it is. Come on. Get in there. Pull that a little bit tighter. Whoops. Oop, got that stuck in there. This will cut down some. We'll cut this one down. A little bit there. Ooh, I got that at a horrible angle. There we go. Those, sometimes I'll get a lighter and just kind of burn those ends. And that way the fringe won't keep, it won't keep unfringing. It won't unfringe on your design. All right, guys. That looks pretty. Fluffs out pretty cool too. So see how that bow, see how it's just a simple bow and it's hanging down in here, kind of in our design and going with our flow and whatnot. So let's start throwing some greenery in here. I'm gonna grab, oops, what did I step on? This belt tripped. This belt tripped over some ribbons. What did I come over here to get? Oh, dang it, what did I come over here to get? Huh. Oh, well. What it was, I didn't need it. Oh, who wants to see a sneak peek of one of the projects for the retreat? I was going to show you last week, and then I kind of forgot. I'll give you a little sneak peek. Thanks, Deb. Thanks, Debbie. I get that in there. All right, cut those tags off. Again, these are from the Hobby Lobby. Sure, there's more branches on this. I wonder if I can break that up. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Do I want to break it up? I only got 2 of these, so you know what? I think I'm just going to leave it all the same size. I guess so. I'm going to leave it all in one piece. But you could break this up into 2 pieces if you cut it like right here so that you could get, trying to think of maybe, I wish I had more of these now, dang it. I'll put one down there. Break this one up. Thinking, guys, I'm thinking. I think I'm gonna break it up. I think I'm gonna break it up. So I want a little bit coming out the sides as well. So look, I got 2 pieces. So again, just spread this apart. Figure out where you want to get your best piece, which is going to be about right here. Whoops. Okay. So those are our short pieces. Maybe we got 1, 2. Those are a little longer. No, they're all about the same size. So we got 1, 2, 3. We got 3 of them. 4 of them, sorry. I can't count. I can't count. All right, so I'm gonna take this little bit longer one, go down in here. Okay, and we'll just stick that one. Just pop the piece off. Where'd it go? There it is. I'm not liking where I stuck that. This is drooping down here. I want it to kind of come out where we can see it. So I changed my mind. It's drooping. So we're going to kind of come in here with it there. And we're going to take these pieces, kind of come one out the side here. One at the bottom. Let's do one at the top now. Let's do it in even order here. If I could find my, I can separate that. I don't like it there. I gotta go down a little bit lower, guys. This is why I hate doing it like this, because I can't, I'm not judging real well where I need to put stuff. You know, I just pulled another one off. Okay, so those are sticking out. Then we're going to go around the sides with these. Okay. So we need one kind of, yeah, let's go, whoops, check my bow up. Go right in here in the side. Get it in there. Then we'll take this one and go in the side over here. Oh, this is giving it a nice little flare. A nice little flare in here. Again, I'm just trying to separate these and get that in a nice spot. Okay. You see how that's just adding that extra bit of fall color there. Okay, so we got two more. Let's cut these. Then we'll add our blue flowers in a little bit of that 60219, 90210, whatever it's called. And we'll be done. We'll be done. This will be a pretty fast one. Keep locking up on me. Hate that. Again, I'm just separating this where I think it should be separated. Okay. Now we're just going to finish adding these in wherever we feel like we need a little bit of something, something. Like probably on the inside, here, coming in this way, behind our bow. I might add one more up in here. So I think we'll have enough. We've got two more. I got 1, 2, 3 up here. Got 1, 2. Let's just do it in order so we know we got enough. Okay. Sometimes you just start going on top and then you come around the bottom and then you realize, dang it, I don't have enough now. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. Go in there. Got that. We need one. Got that one there. I think we need one more here. Now I think I am going to try to, I don't know, we've got this one left. Yeah. Well, this one I didn't cut in the right spot. So we'll put that under the bow. Down in here. I'll stick that one kind of down in there, and that'll work. Okay, so we got them all pretty even. Even Steven. I wish, dang it, I wish I wouldn't have. I'm probably going to trim that, guys. I wish I could cut this one more time. Can I get 2 more pieces out of here? I feel like I need one. Look, I need one more of these, but we're going to leave that alone for now. And I am going to trim this piece off, guys. It's bugging me. I'll trim this along and off. I'm going to save it, though. Because we might add a few more of these other little pieces in there. Cut those down. Okay. So now it's kind of hanging pretty well. Let's see how that added all that. This one's stuck. Added all that into that. Added all that extra little color in there. All right, so let's just add a few of these blue florals in here, and then we'll add that 6090210, whatever I call it, in there. Let's see. I'm gonna cut them off long. Let's see. Let's see what they look like with the leaves. Ooh, I do have 2 of those. Wish I had more. I'm gonna try a stem or a leaf. Just see. Okay, so I did cut them off long, so I'm just doing a little bit of placement. I think I want one kind of coming out in there. Oh, thank you guys. Oh, hey, Lori. Yeah, I did. I put two new dang RTPMs in and everything and stuff, and it wouldn't let me. It was not playing nice. So I had to hurry up and run upstairs and grab this phone stand because I didn't have time to unhook the Mavo to put in. All right, this one I'm gonna leave a little bit long, so I'm gonna go kind of deep. I didn't know what I was doing tonight, Laura. I couldn't decide. I don't have enough fall out, and I just kind of pulled this out and thought, well, this'll. I found some of that ribbon. I think that's too long. Then I found some ribbon, and I had these flowers, so I thought we'll make it look folly. Just make it look folly. All right, so see how that's adding that in there, and then I think, man, God, oh shoot, I can only do. Dang it, I don't have enough of these. We'll make do. We'll make do, guys. I just got an idea anyway. Alright, so we'll cut that one off. Some of these don't have leaves. I'm gonna have to steal some leaves off another one. Like this one. I'll steal that one. Yeah, I don't know. I did like I usually do. And the only reason I thought I had to get another new restream button was because I was going on my iPad, not my my Samsung that I had set up on before. So that's what I thought it was. That it was, but and that shouldn't have been it. But all right, so this one I'm gonna come down here again a little bit long, y'all. Glue. I'll drip glue everywhere. Come on. And if I could see. That's kind of why I'm here on the table. I am here on the table. Alright, let's try to do that leaf. Here it is. Not stirable on the table anymore. Alright, so we got that one there. Okay. I think I still may cut some of these tails down. I don't know. And then we're going to stick one of these, this other blue one kind of out over here. Okay, so they're kind of even Steven. adjust that one a little bit. So these hang a little bit better. I think what I'll do, guys, since I only have one of those flowers left, I think I'll stick one of these in here because I've only got a couple of these things left. So why not? Why not throw one of these in here? Right? Yep, got it. Use it. Okay. Move that flower over. That one's bugging me a little bit. These tails are too long, I think. I might cut those down a little bit. Anyway, that's kind of where we're at. And we could leave it alone right here if we wanted to. You can add a little bit more to your bow. But I think you could leave it alone right here. I think I want to add some of this. But see how it just looks, it looks good, just simple like this. You know what? I'm not gonna add that. I just saw something over there I thought I might use instead, but I'm not going to. All right, let's just add 2 of these in here, and we'll be done. Yeah, I gotta do some straightening up and put some, you know, getting seasons out and whatnot. Just rearrange a little bit, you know, with the spring and the fall. You know what, guys? I'm really on the fence of, yeah, let's use it. Getting on the fence about everything right now. This one we're going to stick up in here. Okay, spread that out. Then we're going to put one up in here. And these are polished colors, which are really cool. Like I said, I think this one is the knockoff of the, which is okay because they're identical. Of the 6090, you know what I'm talking about. 906, 60919, dang it. I can't ever get that right. Alright, let's stick this one in here. I think we'll place this one right over in here. Maybe. Oh yeah. Look how that just really makes it pop. That looks really cool. Alright, then we got, shoot. We'll put one around the sides, and then we'll take the, might have one, I don't know, guys. We might have enough to go in the bow, but I don't know. I'll probably just save it if I don't use it. Oops, come on. Because you can always use it for stuff. For another design. Should break that off. I'm not going to. It'll just cause me fits of rage. Okay, this one I'm going to put down here. Because this one's got a twiggler. Actually, you know what? Those twigglers kind of get on my nerves. So we're just going to cut that off. Cut that off. Then we'll take this one and we'll go into the side here. Hoping that'll go in somewhere. That's awful thick right there. We'll try it. What the heck? Thank you, Linda. Hey, Linda. Find a spot to go in here. We're going in. Maybe. Oh, the grapevine's so tight right there. Yeah, I might have to undo that and pick it, but for now we're just gonna leave it. It'll stick for tonight. It'll stick for tonight. Let's see, one more of these. And these tear apart pretty good in 3 pieces. You could tear them apart more if you like. I usually just tear them down into 3 pieces and spread them out because I like when you tear them apart in those 3s, I really like what's on them together. I think it really adds a lot of nice texture and whatnot in there with all those colors. Just kind of fluff them out, spread them out. Get your stuff where you want it. Okay. I will take this one, go down in this way. I need our bow down in here. Okay, spread it out. Right in there. Whoops. I'm wrecking the joint. We got one up there. We're going to want one down here. Actually, like I said, I'm going to have that one. I don't need it really. I have that one kind of left over. I guess we could put it over there. Let's just do that. It won't be even. Just even like on the top. That's okay. Right? Glue on there. Come up in here and find our hole. Okay. And then, like I said, I think we'll put this one over on that side. And again, the number on this, guys, if you wanted to look for it, I can't remember where I got this one. It's 63048-orange. And like I said, it is kind of the knockoff. The 60290 60919. There's a little twiggler again. I'm gonna cut off. Okay. Then this one, like I said, we'll put in. Go down here. Thinking we need it coming out inside there. I think I am. I might have to pick this. That one didn't go in real well. Let's try it. If it doesn't work, I'll pick it. Well, we've got daggone paper too. Getting all around there. Try to wrap it up there. Try to wrap it up in there. Oh, gosh. Alright, we're just going to take this and try to get it down in there. Okay, guys, straighten this bow out and I'll show you. And again, I will glue that seam shut on that double layer ribbon. And I may go ahead and cut these tails down. I'm going to hang it up first to just see if that's what I want to do. Straighten those down a little bit, and then I'll hold this up and show you guys. Yeah, I might cut those tails down a little bit, but like I said, I'll hold it up and take a look-see and whatnot. Oh my goodness, my nose starting to run now. Anyway, here's kind of what it looks like all the way around with our little goodies on there. I can't see from my phone real good from here, guys, so hopefully it looks okay. Hopefully I'm holding it where you can see it. Oh, okay, I can see my computer, yeah. But yeah, it's pretty long. It's pretty long. Might add some of this up in there to the bow. I don't know. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this project this week. Kind of my first fall of the year. Might have to move that flower down a little bit. Like I said, I'll hang it up. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. Sorry, I was very frustrated when I got on. But y'all brought me out of it, so thank you very much. And as well, let's see. I don't know what we'll do next week, guys. It just depends on if I get everything out. I try to I like to try to move to, the next season. But that just all depends on how I get stuff, where I can find my stuff to get it back out. So, anyway, guys, thank you again for hanging out with me. I will see you guys next week. I'll probably see you on Lori's tomorrow or around the lives and whatnot. And as always, it's all black clouds, find the sun, and laugh and live with a half full cup. And I said that backwards. What the what? I did. I said it backwards. Oh, well, anyway, guys, thank you very much. All right, see y'all. Bye. Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you, Brenda and Deb. And then thank you, guys. I appreciate that. All right, bye, guys. I forget how to get off here. Oh, my goodness. I forget how to end the live, y'all. Oh, yeah, finish. All right, bye, guys.